The morning show with Anthony, your source for daily music news. And we got a big one for you here this morning. Ed Sheeran has been named top streaming artist. He has totaled 6.3 billion streams this year alone on Spotify alone. So that's not counting Apple Music or Amazon streaming or YouTube streaming or any McStreamenstein.com, whatever it is. I don't know. Whatever it is, all that stuff aside, just on Spotify alone, Ed Sheeran has racked up 6.3 billion streams. He takes the top spot from Drake, who was the most streamed artist in 2015 and 2016. Drake comes in at number 2. Sheeran also took the top spot for the most streamed album this year from his, I believe, his third release, Divide, which chalked up 3.1 billion streams globally. And also, by the way, just narrowly beating out Drake's More Life and Kendrick Lamar's Damn. Plus, Sheeran took the most streamed track of the year as well, with Shape of You streaming over 1.4 billion times globally, narrowly beating out Despacito, which I could have sworn Despacito was going to be the most streamed thing ever. That song is just like, I mean, I heard that song so much, I thought the song honestly learned how to stream itself, and that's what it was doing. I thought, here's artificial intelligence taking over, Despacito streaming 24/7. That's what I thought happened. Here's the weird part. Now, the article originates from Mashable. The absence of women in the top 5 was so much so that they broke down another category of most streamed women, which I find to be interesting because I would have thought that your Lady Gagas, your Sias, your Rihannas would have been Adele. I mean, I know Adele's record came out last year, but still, I mean, it was in December, though, wasn't it? I might be wrong about that, but still, Adele, I would have thought one of them would have cracked the top 5, but no. The most streamed artists were Ed Sheeran at 1, Drake at 2, The Weeknd at 3, Kendrick Lamar at 4, and the Chainsmokers at 5. The absence of women from that is really interesting. Because again, I mean, this is the marketplace. This is people's tastes. The fact that Taylor Swift didn't make it in there is unbelievable. The breakdown for female artists, Rihanna beat out Taylor Swift, which I'm also pretty surprised about. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, and Sia. Most streamed male artists are identical to the most streamed artist, sans the Chainsmokers at number 5, replaced by Daddy Yankee. Top 5 breakout artists, Camila Cabello, Harry Styles, Liam Payne, Lil Pump, I don't know who Lil Pump is, and Trippie Redd. I also don't know who Trippie Redd is. Who's Trippie Redd? These names are crazy. I thought ASAP Ferg was as crazy of a weird name we were going to get, but there you go, Trippie Redd in there. There you go. Most streamed groups, Coldplay in at number 1, Imagine Dragons number 2, Maroon 5 at number 3, Linkin Park number 4, and Migos at number 5. Cool that Linkin Park is in there, no doubt, affected by the loss of Chester Bennington. Maroon 5 coming in at number 3, and as a result, they have decided to fire 2 of their members so they could be Maroon 3 at 3, which I think is just convenient, but also stinks for some of the members of the group. Name a member besides Adam Levine and Maroon 5. You can't do it. Most streamed tracks, Shape of You, Ed Sheeran, Despacito, the remix at number 2, regular Despacito at number 3. I did not know we had 2 Despacitos going. I wonder if you combine both of those Despacitos, if you could beat out Ed Sheeran. That'd be the question to ask. Something just like this, Chainsmokers and Coldplay, massive track for them. And I'm the One, DJ Khaled, Justin Bieber, and like 40 other people. Quavo, Chance the Rapper, Lil Wayne. Most streamed albums goes to Ed Sheeran at number 1 with Divide, More Life from Drake, Damn, Kendrick Lamar number 3, Starboy from The Weeknd at number 4, and Stoney from Post Malone at number 5. Starboy by The Weeknd, by the way, is a phenomenal record. Is really, really good. As far as pop records go, I loved that record from The Weeknd. I thought it was really, really strong. I found this to be interesting too. Spot or Mashable, I should say, also broke down the emerging genres of 2017. Now, here comes your old pal Lan, all foolish, thinking that we already had all the genres we were ever going to have with punk and hip hop and jazz and soul and and then you can get into the genre. You're breaking down genres itself from rock to metal and Americana and folk. All this stuff. I thought we already had. I didn't think we could be inventing new genres, but here are the list of emerging 2017 genres. Atop the list, this is my favorite list ever. As far as lists go, this is the best list ever. Should we start at 10? Well, let's start. We'll go from 10 to 1. Gamecore is at number 10. Gamecore is an emerging genre. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. My only guess is video game soundtracks. Could be my only thing. But the weird part about that is video game soundtracks these days are populated with real popular music. Not necessarily the, 1992 Mario Brothers boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop that we were used to. But maybe that's a thing coming back. I don't know. I didn't look up the definition for any of these. I can only assume that my imagination and what I think they are is far more hilarious than what they actually are. So that's why I stayed away from looking any of these up. Number 9 is Vintage Swoon. Now, your guess is as good as mine to what Vintage Swoon is as far as a genre goes. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Vintage Swoon is. Do we know what that is? Is there a definition? No, not really, right? The sound of vintage swoon. Rock and roll tracks of the 50s and 60s? No, that can't be right. Is that what vintage swoon is? I call that oldies music. Anyway, number 8. You ready for this? Cinematic dubstep is the 8th most emerging genre. Cinematic dubstep. Number 7 is serialism. I don't even know I don't know. Number 6 is jump style. I like number 5 really well. Future funk. That's not the funk that we're used to, or even the funk that's going on now. That's the funk of tomorrow, friends. That is the funk of tomorrow. If you're like, this feels funky, but it's unfamiliar, guess what you're listening to? Future funk, which is nice. Number 4 is trap Latino, which I could only assume is some form of Latino that you can't get out of. Maybe it's such good Latin music that you just find yourself not being able to stop listening to it. I don't know. I'm not sure what trap Latino is. That's only a guess. Chill hop at number 3, I will say I have heard of. Let's put this on the list as the only thing I have actually heard to exist. Chill hop, which is a form of hip hop that is, in essence, chill. It's very laid back. It's very calming. It's actually kind of nice. I like a good chill hop, especially when I'm going out to buy an overpriced t-shirt. I'm not going to lie to you. You get in there with these American Eagles and whatnot, and, a lot of chill hop in there, a lot of like laid back stuff. It puts you at ease when you're spending, 12 times the amount of what the t-shirt costs to make. Now, I know what you're thinking, Ant, you're lying. You can't possibly fit in American Eagle clothing, and you'd be right about that. It's been a number of years. But anyway, point is this. Chill hop is actually pretty good. Very soothing if you want something with a beat that's not going to put you to sleep, but also is going to relax you. Now, I like chill hop. And the top 2, are metal genres broken down to 2 categories that I never even knew could exist. And number 2 is chaotic black metal, whatever the hell that means. And number 1, the number 1 emerging genre of 2017, melodic power metal, which I find to be the most amount of juxtapositions you could possibly fit into 3 words. Melodic power metal. I mean, I don't even know. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure the parents of the most popular melodic power metal group could even be proud of their kids. walking around going, you know what my son Jerry's doing? He's topping the charts in the melodic power metal category. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. To which case, all of Jerry's dad's friends are going, I think Phil's losing it. He's making up stuff like melodic power metal. But don't get it confused with chaotic black metal, because that's a different genre entirely. You don't want to say, oh, that's an awesome chaotic black metal group when they are literally doing good things in the melodic power metal genre, because you'll upset somebody. Here's what we've learned from Spotify. We've gotten to the point where we could all get exactly what we want, no matter how little tiny of a sliver it is. And we have a lot of time on our hands to discover a lot of different kinds of music. I will tell you this. I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure if we'll even get through a song. But I can tell you from now until the end of the year, you will be hearing a lot more melodic power metal and chaotic black metal on the Morning Show with Anthony. Even if we only take in a smidge, even if we only try and listen to it together on the air for a second, I will be able to brag and say we are Long Island's home for chaotic black metal and melodic power metal, because we have played more than anybody else would even dare to. Those are the areas we are willing to go to. Those are the lengths we are willing to go to help you guys discover new music on the Morning Show with Anthony.
You know what